Roger F wants to know sunny days or cashing Heyman's paychecks. Both are worthless.
Okay.
Keith wants to know, and this is a fun one. Good question for Tony. Describe your perfect Thanksgiving plate.
Lois's
fucking turkey. We got that. What else?
Okay.
Jesus.
Stuffing.
Oh, like stovetop?
No. Cream peas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mashed potatoes and gravy. Cranberry, the gelled kind, that you cut.
Looks like a can.
Looks like a can. Absolutely. Some green beans, mac and cheese, and pumpkin pie.
That's a pretty good load right there.
Yeah.
Silva, what's your perfect Thanksgiving plate?
Turkey, ham, stuffing, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, your mom's deviled eggs, pecan pie, Hawaiian rolls.
How big is your fucking plate?
That was round one.
Okay.
Circling back.
It is Fat Guy Christmas. Coach Rosie wants to know, how confident are you in a dance-off against Daniel Garcia?
Oh, not at all. Daniel Garcia can dance, and it's gotten over, right? So.
Jay Vig wants to know, what do you think of Larry Zbysko's salute from Nitro when you introduced him? Can you recreate that? Show us the
Larry Zbysko
salute.
All right, start here, do a little twirl, and then go out.
I thought he was down.
I thought, well, okay, whatever. I thought it was great. I loved anything Larry did.
Bad Money Slim would like to know, and he asks as respectfully as he can here.
Yeah.
What in the fuck is creamed peas?
It's peas and a cream sauce. Just Google it, BMS. Jesus, criminy. You got to teach some people from Pennsylvania everything, don't you? The hell? Next thing you know, shit. We'll have Adam Cole call me asking me about pecan pie.
STWIA has a question, Tony. I'll let you read this one. He says, Tony, 2 questions.
Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1. There it is. There it was. What made James Andrews popular with wrestlers? It seems like he was mentioned often for performing Surgeon and the Boys. How big is Batista take? Batista and The Rock are 2 guys I never work with. And I've worked with just about everybody, but just about everybody. Those 2 guys I've never worked with, never met.
You're not going to answer the question, though?
No, I don't know. What made James Andrews popular with wrestlers is that he is like the top orthopedic surgeon in the country, right?
He was. He's retired.
Yeah, he was. Okay.
Jeff Wise wants to know, Tony, were you shooting on the last Nitro when you sounded off on William Regal? And if so, what is your relationship with him now?
One of my great friends in the business. Always has been, always will. And that's all I can say about that. He really is. We've often been very close. I think he even mentioned it when we did some interviews when we did some in-ring interviews on our show on Dynamite about how much I meant to him and helping him in the business. And he's a very, very close friend. So yeah, I wasn't shooting on Regal. I was doing my job.
Brett Patrick wants to know, would Tony have liked working with Joey Styles as a broadcast team in ECW?
I think so. I mean, Joey had a lot of excitement, a lot of passion about the business, and I always enjoyed working with someone like that. Like I enjoyed working with JR and working with Excalibur. Absolutely.
Ray wants to know, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's the number 1 best. We agree.
Yep, right.
Speaking of number 1 best, old Jim Powers here, man, he got squished across the rope there by the former big boss man, Ray Traylor.
Well, Ray Traylor was one of the one of the great big men of his time as far as being able to work.
Yeah.
You know, Dusty saw something about him when he wrestled on TBS, and he wrestled as Ray Traylor. And then, of course, he became Jim Cornette's Big Bubba. And then, of course, as we know, Big Boss Man made a lot of money with Hogan. And it's because, I mean, listen, Ray Traylor was really, really good at what he did. So I always thought Ray Traylor could have a great, look at Jimmy Hart in the camera. I always thought Ray Traylor could have a good match with anybody. It was just that
Absolutely.
good. Yeah. So,
We've got a really, really fun show here. Again, this went down from Florence, South Carolina, in the Florence Civic Center.
wow.
Let me just recap all that was here. It was Cyclope and Galaxy taking on High Voltage, taking on the Nasty Boys. Then it was La Parka versus Juventud in La Parka's debut. And then Ultimo Dragon beat Dean Malenko to win the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. I guess it was by DQ.
Yeah.
The Amazing French Canadians beat the American Males. Lex Luger beat Hugh Morris. Chris Jericho beat Johnny Grunge. Jeff Jarrett beat Bobby Eaton. Big Bubba Rogers beat Jim Powers. And now Chris Benoit is about to wrestle Eddie Guerrero. I mean, when you just think about wrestling quality,
yeah,
it's unbelievable. Jeff Jarrett and Bobby Eaton, Dean Malenko and Ultimo Dragon, La Parka and Juventud, and now Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero. This is a loaded freaking show, man.
It really is. It was very tough watching Chris Benoit, though, just walk down to the ring with Nancy to his right. That's very tough to watch that, knowing what we know now. But it never is tough watching Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit in the ring because they had so many great matches. And they were such great performers. And if you go back and you look about the talent that we had, my God, just really, really ahead of his time.
Eric G wants to know, you ever hear of what happened to Jerry Flynn or El Dandy? Have you heard about them in a while?
Jerry Flynn, I've not heard about him. I was thinking that it was Silver King, wasn't it, that passed away recently?
Yeah, El Dandy 62 and still with us.
Okay, all right. Jerry Flynn, I know Jerry was a kind of a karate martial arts expert too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's 64 years old now.
Wow. Age catching up with all of us, feller.
Time does no jobs. Ask Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Look how old my wife is. My God.
Oh, God dang.
Yeah.
Stiff shot there.
Ancient. But you know what's crazy about it is that you have such great performers in the ring. And if you're watching along with us, you'll notice holy snakes.
How about a little
Kevin
insert promo from Kevin Sullivan
yeah.
during a Benoit match?
Wow.